So the good news is this is where we're headed for our shuttle bus, right here. The bad news is that I already took my first fall of the day. For no apparent reason, I just slipped and fell on a gravel embankment on the road. Went down pretty light. So usually what I might find is when you fall the first time, that kind of breaks the ice and you don't fall again, but let's see. Let's see. We have arrived at the Kepler Track park area. A lot of people are parked up there. This guy's got his bike here. This is a little shelter. And this is where you start and return this trek, though we will actually be returning via Rainbow Beach. We'll be getting picked up a little bit earlier. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's looking over towards Tianoa right there. Beautiful. Look at that. Not sure if you can hear, probably not going to come through at home, those weird bird sounds. Sylvia and I are on the Kepler Track. We got to make sure that we follow the signs to Luxmore Hut. Okay, Liv? Luxmore Hut and not Morataro Hut or whatever it is. Official beginning of the Kepler Track. Huh? Yes. They're flightless birds and rather helpless. That's one of the reasons we're at the decision point. That is the return of the route burn track. Less people come back that way. They'll let them get off the trail early. We're going this way. We are headed for Luxmore Hut, 6 hours distance, and we're coming back by way of Rainbow Beach, so we will not reach this point. We will just go back to there, meet our shuttle bus. We're on the trail. I was very afraid of rain, fog, and various other things. We are very lucky today anyways, and we should be lucky tomorrow anyways, too. But we're very lucky with weather right now. It's a partly cloudy, but sun predominating day. No rain forecast. Sylvia was asking what that box is. She's like, what's that box right there? Bet you it's a rat trap. Rats and invasive species are common here. Take a look at this forest. Can you see this? Wonder if it's going to come out. With my sunglasses, it looks like we've gone into some kind of Lord of the Rings type forest here. It is very creepy. It's cool. It's really cool. Big blowdown over there. We just go along here. I suppose we could just hike along the lake. It's kind of pebbly out there. Lake Tianoa, I believe. There's two big lakes involved here. I'll give you the name of the other one soon. But I think we're looking across to Tianoa. It's cool, huh? Yeah. The forest is changing as we go up. We're out of what was like a piney forest. Look at the size of some of these trees, and that canopy is just going a little bit up. But this is just a low saddle we're traversing right here. There's nothing. The climb doesn't start until later. It'll be about 3.5 hours of straight uphill. Keep telling myself I have to save some storage room just in case I can't get a signal and can't connect to iCloud up on top of the ridge there. But this is really magnificent forest. I feel as if I come around a corner, I'm gonna bump into a mountain lion or a bear, but there really are no large predators here in New Zealand, other than ones that men have brought, like dogs and pigs. Passing quite a few invasive species traps, rats and weasels mostly, I assume. They do have bathrooms en route. That one there looks very impressive, doesn't it? That's the can. Right, Lev? The can, did you get it? Yeah, the can. I filmed the can. Yes, it is a cylinder. A cylinder, as they say in New Zealand. A cylinder in New Zealand is a hot water heater. Well, I learned that from the TV the other day. Well, cylinder, Joe's cylinder service. Yeah, they've chicken wired the bridge because it will get slippery. Good view. Not sure if you can hear as we're walking. Some of those very interesting bird calls. Cool. This reminds me a little bit of some of the Magellanic fog forests that we saw in Argentina. There's a pavilion ahead. This may be Broad Bay we're coming up to. So we have reached Broad Bay. There is a ferry that takes people out here, and I bet you that's it. You can see some people are camping over there. Nice. Climb upward has begun. A couple of people ahead of us there. As we go up through these woods. Very nice. Steady uphill. We have not quite reached the bluffs yet, but we have made a lot of elevation gain through this wonderful rainforest. So this is a pretty unrelenting climb. It's not enormously steep yet, but no let up. And this does make me wish that we're able to get one more serious uphill in this year. We weren't able to train much as we normally do for a variety of factors, but feeling good, but definitely in my hips, feeling it. Sylvia appears to be doing much better than me as usual. So Sylvia pointed out it's just a little bit more precarious, a little bit more of an exposed climb. So I think we're starting to reach these bluffs. They're not rock yet, but coming up on them soon, I think. Well, there's certainly more to come, but that's the first viewpoint we've come to right there. Very promising. Yeah, you have to kind of take the poles up. Here's the first staircase. Right? These have a nice, satisfying metallic thunk when you climb up them. Very eroded area.
Very.
A bit concerned I'm going to run out of power soon. But I have to get some of this. Good God. All right, I'm gonna come over. Watching my step, of course. Not really a view of the lake, but you can see the view. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna get more views pretty soon. Look at that. Jeez, I'm gonna run out of power before the top. We may have to use Sylvia's camera, but look at that bluff. Jesus. Look at that. I've seen pictures and video of this, but it doesn't convey the sense of it. Biggest of the ladders so far. It's this one right here. Sylvia going backwards fashionably up this ladder. So Sylvia's in search of a better rock. We have reached the tree line, the tussock. And the hut is that way somewhere. 45 minutes from here. Look at that. A lot of people are kind of taking a rest break here. Look at that. That's the Murchison Range. Odd. Absolutely remarkable. All right, let's look it up. There's a bird. But we're still not seen a Kia. What we have seen, oh my goodness. There's Tianua. Our bed and breakfast or our motel was right down there. It's just an utterly stunning score that we've gotten today. Just look at this weather. There is literally almost no clouds above us. There are clouds on the horizon over there and over there, but that is extremely rare in New Zealand. We have an absolute picture postcard day today for this hike. I believe you can't really see it very well here, but over Sylvia's head right now, I think that's the Luxmore Hut. We'll see. Sylvia is moving on. I am sitting here enjoying the view. One very large snow-capped mountain way out there. We're way too far away from Mount Cook to see it, but I don't know what that is. Couldn't see it until the last minute. We just turned the bend and bingo, here it is in a fold of land. The Luxmore Hut. Tonight's accommodations. I think it took us about four something hours to get here, which is well ahead of the book time. Damn good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. We're up here on the trek above the hut. And we're just looking for a scenic spot, and there's what appears to be, although it's quite spectacular still, there appears to be a slight haze in the air compared to what there was earlier. And the light hasn't quite started to like put alpenglow on some of these peaks yet, which it should. It's the sun setting over in that direction, which means that the alpenglow should be there and on those mountains there. But you can't quite see the detail that you could earlier. And some of those more distant mountains, the Murchisons and the Remarkables, and some of those other distant mountains. So.
Are you trying to turn it back on?